Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the Doki Literature Club, and let's go ahead and get started on this, shall we? Welcome to Literature Club. Okay, which one's Monica? This one's Monica, I think, the one with the long pretty hair. I don't know if I want to get to know her. I'm liking Yuri a lot more, honestly, but I don't know. There's something about tsunderes that they just don't get enough love, you know? Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Koi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah, you freaking weirdo. God. Get your tonsils checked. I really impressed at class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Oh, this is where the anxiety comes from. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Koi, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh yeah, huh? Me and her used to walk home together all the time, but we never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed home after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Yes. Look at my mouse. Yes, you will. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. I want that one, Yuri. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of circumstances, and I'm sure the good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Man. Oh. Oh! You think your favorite club member? Okay. Let's go with... Grief. Dang it. Misfortune. No! I want you... Wrath. Yes. Okay. 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 Unrequited? Dang it! No! Frightening. Yes, okay. Empty. Why? I don't want that. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, horror. Yes. Question? Boop. Boop. I don't want to press it, but ocean. Rain cloud? Hopeless? No! It's not what I want. Whisper. You look so sad to jump. I don't... Contamination. Yes! Okay. 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 Atone. Yes! Okay. Okay. Suicide. Yes! Okay. Okay. Climax. Scars. No! Death. Why? Unending? Okay. Let's... Misery. No! Can I go back? Is there a back button? Massacre. Yes. Unstable. Yes. Anxiety. Yes. Okay. I want Yuri.
How you getting, Koi? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
No. Don't worry about that. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club today, and I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Koi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then I won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Monica.
Manga is literature. swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Koi always gives us his best as long as he's having fun. I don't know what you're having to your voice there. He helps me with busy work without even me asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Yes, be jealous. How come? You and Koi can become really good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Huh? Me? Really? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? It's never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, sorry. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a really pleasant surprise, especially if you just randomly took off your shirt. I mean, it'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't mind a big deal if you want to take off your shirt. I mean, if you don't want it to be. Oh, all right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being cute? What is this? No! She had picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah! This is my book now. Yeah! Whew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monaco to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monaco are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse from the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in the book? Sorry about that. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing it made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Okay. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Wow, that actually sounds like a really good book. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Koi? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of story, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. I didn't. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy or what they believe in. And suddenly, what you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're cute, your boobs are big, you're... I haven't lost interest or anything, I swear. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just go get the book. I quickly retrieve the book and put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive there. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Guaranteed it's not much different. If you guys are both into a book, you guys will not notice each other. I'm just throwing that out there. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. That's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yeah. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... No, stop. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It's like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yes, I must say I agree with what's happening. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh, yeah, no, we were totally reading. I wasn't sniffing you or... Okay, you, to turn the page? To turn the page? Yeah. Right, sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, is that right? I don't mind being patient if that's what it takes to be longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. It's not that I get slightly horny at the scent of your face. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Koi, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, no, wrong. Stop it, stop. No, wrong. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I was just sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I mean more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone.
Oh my God, Jesus, Monica, chill the crap down. All right.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we ate too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri?
You look kinda down. Oh, yeah. Oh, professional.
You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close the top of my thumb. Alright. I could also do some more reading tonight, or would you prefer I read it only with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. And see, I kind of want to get in your pants, so... But this book's good! It's a good book! In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off the book, and then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Oh, God, Monica, yes, I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I really couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
Ooh, I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. It's just so pristine. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, who should Yuri? Yuri? I trust you the most. Yuri seems to be the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her option, to be fair. Or her opinion. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me! You really didn't do anything wrong, you know. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you, almost about as big as your boobs. This is actually the first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. What? I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She chases her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that, sorry. It's totally cool. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if a rare opportunity for her. Which, itself, is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh lord. I don't know if I can read that. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. I flicken back. Flicken. Huh. And that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. When we get back, we will see what the Yuri has to say about us reading it, and we'll see what we have to see about reading it as well. I'll see you guys in the next episode. This is Master Games signing out. I'll see y'all later. Ciao, guys.